Suzanne is in court to claim the court maximum of £5,000 for a refund on a wedding photography package and emotional distress after the photographer did not meet her requirements. Defendant Gary claims that his work was of an excellent standard, therefore he owes nothing. He is counterclaiming £2,500 for stress caused by Suzanne.
Now, do I have Suzanne here?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. And is it Gary?
It is, Judge.
Thank you very much, Gary. Gary, I'm going to need you to speak up a little bit, all right? And who are you with today, please, madam?
I'm with my husband, Vincent.
Can I ask you to stand up with your wife? Thank you very much. And stand next to her. I know you're married, but just for a short period of time. The thing was, the two of you were married. How long ago?
7 years ago, Judge.
Well, you were married 7 years ago. Only on that occasion, you couldn't have your dream wedding, am I right?
That's right, Judge.
And that really mattered to you?
Very much so. We didn't have the money at the time. We had a registry office wedding. We talked about it in great detail and said we would have the registry office wedding and then at a later date we'd save up money so that we could have the wedding that we wanted in church.
And you've saved up?
Yeah.
And you've saved up over 7 years?
Yes, Judge.
And this time, second time round, you were going to do it right, correct?
Definitely, Judge. Yes.
Understood. Tell me what you had in mind.
The
The dress?
big white wedding. The dress.
Well, after
Okay.
7 years, I mean, you know, the white wedding.
No, it was actually an ivory. It
Was an ivory?
Yes.
Yes. Well, I didn't suggest it was crimson. What was it about having a big white wedding that meant something to you, Vinny?
Well, getting to marry Suzanne again as well. That was the main thing. Seeing her happy again. Because she's not had a very good year this year.
That's an understatement. And it's been especially difficult because of your dad.
Yes, Judge.
He's been very ill. His illness caused him not to be able to walk.
Yes, Judge.
One of the things that you missed out on in your first wedding in respect of your dad was what, Suzanne?
To walk me down the aisle. Being his only daughter, it was important to both me and my dad.
And your dad was determined to do something, even though his illness had affected his capacity to walk. What was he determined to do, Suzanne?
He was determined to walk me down the aisle. It took him a year of doing steps every day to build up the strength to do it.
So above all else, when you wanted to capture your wedding day, what was the most important photograph that you wanted?
The one of my dad walking me down the aisle.
Gary, how long have you been a professional photographer?
About 6 years.
Did you look at some of the examples of his work before you entered into a contract with him?
Yes, Judge. He came out to our house with a portfolio that we looked through.
And what's more, as I understand it, you had what's called a pre-wedding shoot.
We did, Judge.
And there you are. Now, you were happy with the pre-wedding shoot, weren't you?
Yes,
It was a
Judge.
bit like a dress rehearsal.
Yes.
In other words, you got the photographs from that pre-wedding shoot prior to the wedding.
Yes.
And that gave you a strong indication, did it not, that, as far as you were concerned, Gary was a quality photographer who was going to be able to deliver on everything that you wanted.
Yes, Judge.
Do you like your look in them?
Could do with a bit more hair, but...
Well, we could all do with a bit more hair.
No, I was very happy to see them.
Now, Gary, I want to move on to you, because what you then did was very sensible. Firstly, he asked you to sign a contract, correct?
Correct, Judge.
This is a very good contract. It was going to be £535 for the basic package. Really what was going to happen is you were going to get 400 or thereabouts images, correct?
Correct, Judge.
You would then select the ones you like best, They'd be, for want of a better way of putting it, touched up, and then you'd get the album, which would be the beautiful album of the day. Agreed?
Agreed, Judge.
For more Judge Rinder cases, click here. And if you've got a legal issue of your own, get in touch with us by clicking over here.